marching for civil rights. Now, there's going to be a civil rights march in Northern Ireland from Coal Island to Dungannon on August 24th, 1968. Now, this is going to be the first civil rights march in Northern Ireland, and it's going to be really inspired by some of the civil rights marches going on in the United States. Again, the civil rights movement in Northern Ireland for Catholics at this time period is really based upon the civil rights movement for African Americans in the United States. Protestants, aligned by Reverend Ian Paisley, again, this name is going to come up a lot, plan a counter-protest. And they're going to basically be deciding that Catholics are not going to be marching for their civil rights from Coal Island to Dungannon because this is a front for the IRA. The IRA is going to be using this to bring about a unified Ireland. Ian Paisley and others are going to be thinking this is very, very problematic, therefore they must stop it. The police are going to step up and demand that the Catholics reroute their march, because if they don't do it, there's going to be trouble. They can kind of see the writing on the wall right here. Catholics refuse to do that, and they're going to go and march just as planned. When they get to the center of Dungannon, there's going to be a rope barricade, and the police are going to be on the other side of that rope barricade. Behind the police are the counter-protesters of Ian Paisley. This is going to be seen by Catholics as kind of proof that the police were against them. Whether or not that is actually the case, you could make an argument on either side, and in the effort of kind of neutrality, I'm going to be stating that. So Catholics are going to be seeing this as an image that they're trying to march for their civil rights. Meanwhile, there's a barricade and the police and the counter-protesters who don't want them to have what they view as essential rights on the other side. So the imagery for Catholics right here is not going to be very strong. The police were going to be making the argument and the perspective that they simply had ordered this not to happen as a way of avoiding violence. They went directly against the order, and therefore they had to do this. The police had to be there to stand between the Catholics and the Protestants of Paisley, or violence could happen. Paisley and his supporters would be arguing that this was simply a front of the IRA. The IRA had a history of violence against Protestants in Northern Ireland, trying to bring about unification and end partition. Therefore, they have to do something. Then we're going to get the march in Derry, October 5th, 1968. Now, Derry is a city on the border of Northern Ireland. Okay, so you can see Derry outlined here in that red dashed line. United Kingdom, where it says right there, is the boundary of Northern Ireland. And right over here, Dunberry Hill and Burt is going to be Ireland, okay, the Republic of Ireland. So it's right on the border, which is going to be causing a lot of tension. Now, there's going to be a civil rights march planned in the city of Derry. We've talked a little bit early on in first lesson on Derry. Now, Derry is a city that is deeply Catholic in certain areas and deeply Protestant in other areas, okay? Kind of split right through here with the River Foyle, as you can see right in here. The areas that are going to be heavy Catholic in dark green, areas that are going to be heavy Protestant in dark red. So you're going to see this tension right through here. The government is going to ban the march because they feel that this march through Derry is going to be causing more problems. Therefore, they're going to stop it. Nationalists are going to march anyway. The RUC, Royal Ulster Constabulary, is going to intervene. It's going to beat the marchers indiscriminately. This is going to be shown on TV because there are going to be cameras present, and it's going to spark 2 days of rioting. Really not a good image for the RUC right through here based on the way the media portrayed this, and really based upon their actions. So 2 days of riots sparked, and the tension is just going to keep going from here. Comments, questions, put it down below. Otherwise, I'll see you later, and good luck.